Well, you know, humanity is faced with the greatest environmental challenge in history, by far. At the center of this challenge is the Alberta tar sands, which by itself could raise the temperature of Mother Earth by 5 degrees. So while it's in Alberta, and while the pipelines and tankers are specific to British Columbia, Montana, southern Manitoba, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Oklahoma, this is a global issue. And on January 25th, we signed between Indigenous nations the international treaty to protect the sacred from tar sands projects. And in doing this, we have made the call for Indigenous nations across the hemisphere and around the world and our allies to come together in unprecedented, unified action to stop all those actions being taken on Mother Earth that we know are destroying Mother Earth or will destroy Mother Earth and our future generations. So my purpose here is to communicate that message as best I can on behalf of all those relatives who signed the treaty, who are in the process of signing the treaty, and who, as members of the one human family, realize that we're at a time that's been long prophesied, that after a long winter time, a great springtime would come, and we would rise up together to end this old cycle and begin anew. And this is that time. This is not the time of prophecies. This is the time of the fulfillment of the prophecies.
Do you feel that, you know, it's 2013 and all of the technology that we do have, you know, that it's, you know, it's so urgent that people start moving towards, the people who are making the policies start moving towards thinking of the human first before the bottom line. Do you just feel like that's just...
Well, this is the fifth sun. And the fifth sun is about the rising consciousness that there's one human family. And when you understand there's one human family, the hurt of one is the hurt of all, and the honor of one is the honor of all, then it's very easy to understand that we have to care for all humanity, even those children and grandchildren of those who are doing the polluting. Everybody, because they are so sick with materialism and greed that they're not even thinking about their own children and grandchildren. So we can't be like that. We have to understand that they're playing a very, very important role in this whole process of our becoming. It's like I always give Thanksgiving to Prime Minister Stephen Harper, because it was his continuing injustice and his desire to completely gut all of our environmental regulations, to completely exploit all the resources we have for his personal gain.
From our relatives from the north, we are idle no more.
Grandmother Gloria, big hand, thank you.
So today, what we see as a unity is what the Red Road means, is that we see beyond the color, we see beyond our races, our religions, as one people, as one human race.
And my people were here. This is the village of Yagna.
Is active with Idle No More and has won many awards during his 44 plus years working to benefit Indigenous people across the earth. Welcome, please, Chief Phil Lane, Jr.
Oh, hey.
Mitakayapi, my very beloved relatives, I give great thanksgiving to the Creator that we're living here in the day, not of prophecies, but the fulfillment of our prophecies. These prophecies promise after a long, long winter time of 500 years, we would awaken as one human family. And we are doing this at this time. Our indigenous prophecies promise at this time there would be a union of the condor and eagle, a reunion of a condor and eagle. And this as well is happening throughout the hemisphere and around Mother Earth. And part of that prophecy, Mitakayepi, my beloved relatives, is that we would not rest. We would not rest until our beloved Mother Earth is completely protected in its sacredness for our future generations, and that's why we're here. These prophecies also said there is no power in heaven or earth that will stop what it is that we have been destined to do in unprecedented, unified action. On January 23rd to the 25th, we held a Grand Council at the Hontawa Territories in South Dakota, where we had nations come from Canada and the United States to sign the international treaty to protect the sacred from tar sands projects, all forms of tar sands projects. It is time to idle no more and protect the sacred. And Mitakayepi, we are sacred. We are sacred. Each of us is a sovereignty, ancient, imperishable, and everlasting. Every one of us is that. And so I want to give thanksgiving to Prime Minister Stephen Harper, because in his injustice and his continuing justice, his greed, he has awakened a sleeping giant, a spiritual sleeping giant that's here today. And I want to say, with all love and respect, with justice, to our President Barack Obama, who was named by the great Crow Nation, given a sacred name, that if he signs this Keystone XL pipeline, he will leave a legacy of injustice for as long as history is. He will have broken every promise he made when he came into office to indigenous peoples. We do not want our sacred lands destroyed. We do not want our sacred places destroyed. We do not want this to happen in any way. The prophecy said there would come two snakes that would take us away from the earth. One black snake would go upon the earth. And of course, that's the roads that take us away from being outside where these sacred places are, to feel the energy of our Mother Earth. And the second snake, they said, would come underneath the earth. And at that time, whatever it took would be for us to stand up and stop it. Not just there, but any abuse of Mother Earth. Because our Mother Earth is not only a Mother Earth, it represents our holy women. And our teachings say this without question. The eagle of humanity has two wings. One is man and one is woman. Until both wings of that eagle have equal power, respect, and honor, the eagle of humanity will never fly its greatest and highest. That's the truth. That's what God left us. And that's our responsibility to bring about. Finally, one last thing here. I don't know how my timing's going. Was it showing my minutes here or something? I'm in. Well, Mitakayepi, I look forward as we move to the future to see the full and complete fulfillment of our sacred prophecies. It will happen. My Dakota way, when we close, we say our names. We say, my name is Chidupasapa, a sacred black pipe that's born in thunder, lightning, and rain. My name is Shunkmano, a leader of warriors who takes the enemy's best horses, and I stand responsible as a sovereign being, ancient, imperishable, and everlasting, for my words and my actions. Ho!